Good evening. This is 5 Minutes with David. Thank you for joining. This week, last week I spoke about decisiveness and the value and importance of that. And this week, I had a deep experience of choosing to be stuck in rage. So we work on getting miracles every day on assignments, desires that Jesus shows to us, and I've been doing really well with that, and also have been working on getting the miracle on the daily morning lesson desire, the desire to deny the daily course lesson, and that had been going really well too. Like, I don't know. Anyhow, a desire came up that I didn't realize was, first of all, I'd been getting quite a few desires, and the ego decided it didn't like it anymore. And the daily lesson desire that came up, this was 3 days ago, was refusing to remember I am one with God. And I was certain that I got the miracle on that as well. And when I checked in with Kay, we listened to Jesus and heard that I didn't. And then I got really upset. And I didn't realize it was the ego getting upset to cover up and protect the desire. But I got angry. Like, I'm doing this exact same way I've done everything else. It was always working, but I wasn't willing to see that that the ego decided it had enough. So rage came up again to protect the desire and to prevent miracles. And I decided to step into that rage and to be that rage. And I rather liked it. And I held on to it. The next day I checked, because I looked again that evening, and I worked on the process and accepting the miracle, and the next morning, and then in logistics when I asked, and I was certain I got it again. I heard no. And I will tell you that it was like a volcano erupting. I was getting angry. And then I just decided to be mad the whole day and the next day. And I remembered Jesus telling me that I really enjoy being angry. And I just thought to myself, I do. And I'm holding on to this. And I held on to it for 3 days. And then this morning, we were notified that I would be giving this 5 minutes with David talk this evening. And again, the anger exploded. And I just said, no, I'm not. I got nothing to say. And I just started getting sassy. And I was really, really angry. There was just no way I was going to do it. Don't tell me. And I didn't realize that the ego, it's so blinding, and the ego convinces me that I love the rage so much that I don't even see that I'm on the puppet strings. And the ego was just protecting me from getting the miracle. And so I had heard that it would be a good idea to join with Kay this morning. And I thought, I'm not even doing that. I have no interest in anything. I'll tell you when so anyhow, I decided after breakfast that I would join, and I walked in with such hesitance, and I was resident about hearing anything, but I knew that I had to look, because as much as I think that I love the rage and the anger, it's not helping me. So it was really beautiful. Kay was very soft and gentle about it, and said, asked me what was the course lesson that originally twitched me or triggered the rage. And I shared with hers, refusing to see that I'm one with God. And we both looked together, and it wasn't 10 minutes of looking, and I had the miracle on it. And it was all gone. It disappeared. The rage disappeared. And it was, it was really important. And it was powerful just to see that I can make a decision and be decisive in any moment. I can be decisive about keeping the rage, which I was, or I can be decisive the other direction, choosing the miracle. And it worked, and I walked out of there like I was a foot off the ground, and I felt happy. So, yeah, I guess I can't stress enough how important it is to ask Jesus, what do I need to look at in any given situation? Because he when he was teaching Helen and Bill how to work miracles, he was doing this exact same thing. It's in Helen's notes, said, never perform a miracle without asking me first. Ask me which miracles to perform, because I can't see into my subconscious mind. How would I ever know? It's only the ego that's pretending it knows to try and do what it wants to do to distract me and keep me from truly getting miracles. So trusting in Jesus, it's just been amazing. And listening to his guidance, saying, no, stop that, go over here and look over here. No, you're not ready for that right now. That's why it's not working. You need to do this first. He had me journal a couple days ago, and I was angry about that. And then when I shared it, I wasn't listening to him the way I was supposed to be, and that made me even more angry. And I'm like, this is stupid. But it all worked out. And today it was clearer. It's like, I'm not going to accept a miracle until I've followed him enough and looked enough and been conditioned enough to be ready for that miracle. There's no way that I could ever do this on my own. So, yeah, I'm just grateful for the Jesus' guidance and the support of my mighty companions here. And it's invaluable, and it's quite amazing. So, yeah, thank you.